The book of 2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the Highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High Yahawah spoke of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. I would like to begin this lesson by giving honor and glory to the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. These are the name of our forefathers. And the power they called upon, his name is Yahawah. And his only begotten son, the root and offspring of King David, the bright and morning star, the King of kings, the Lord of lords, the beginning and the ending, the Alpha and the Omega, our King, our Savior, our big brother, our hero, Yahawashi. Let's give double honors to our head apostles, the elders, the bishop from the great millstone that taught us this truth. And salutation, peace to all the brothers out there doing this work in sincerity and in truth. And to you, the large multitude waiting to see your Savior, your King. Men, women, children, pregnant women. Man, that big reunion, the family reunion is coming. We have to be patient. And that is something that nobody want to miss. The elect, that's what we think about day in and day out. That's right, the reunion with our King, our Redeemer Yahawashi, with all our family members from the beginning, family. Yes, we're going to see all of them because we've been here many, many, many times. It says in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, family, we're all going to be changed. And that's what we are looking forward to. But we're going to bring it out. And this is an article. We have few articles to go into. Because family, again, we thank the Lord for giving us the eyesight to see. Because it's one thing to read articles or to read the Bible. If the Spirit is not working with you, you can't see it. You will not understand it. And we thank the Lord Yahawah through his only begotten son Yahawashi for giving us the Spirit to link what is happening today with the Bible prophecy. You see, the Lord says we should be occupied with what? Prophecy. You ask anybody who have served time in jail, family, they give you 20 plus years. And you've done like 19 years. And as you get closer to your release date, family, you are getting excited. You see? And that's the time that we are living in right now. Our release date is fast approaching. So when we see these nations, and all of us said a nation that was at one point, they were stable. And when we see the division, and nobody want to agree on anything. And because why? The Lord told us about this time. Before we get into the article, let's go quickly. I want an image. I want to bring out an image. Hopefully I can get it. Where is it? This is the image. You see, this is a very, very, very important image. Because this is a dream. Daniel chapter 2. Where Nebuchadnezzar had a dream. Which dream, none of his wise men were able to interpret the dream for him. And he approached our forefather Daniel. And Daniel went before the Lord. And the Lord gave him the interpretation of the dream. You see, the Lord is the one that sets the kingdom up. And we're going to read it. Let's go to the book of Daniel. Let's bring it out. Let's bring it out. Let's bring it out and give, because actually, you know what? Before I do that, it says what? Let's go to Daniel. Actually, let's go this quickly, just to prove one point here. The book of Daniel, Daniel 4, verse 17. It says here, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High Yahawah ruleth in the kingdom of men. You see, our power Yahawah, he's the one ruling. It says here, and giveth it to whomsoever, what? Ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. Let's go to the book of Psalm. Just another precept quickly. Psalm 75. So if anybody tells you that, oh yeah, we conquered this, we conquered that, and then we took over this, we took over that. No, family, it is the Lord. It says here, Psalm chapter 75. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But the power is the judge. He putteth down one. You hear that? He putteth down one. Let me repeat that again. He putteth down one. He set up Babylon. He set up the Mede. He put down Babylon. He set up the Medes. He put down the Medes and Persia. He set up the Greece. He put down Greece. He set up the Roman. You see, he says here, for promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. The Lord is the one ruling in the kingdom of heaven, in the kingdom of men. But I want to do something quickly. One more. Let's go to the Apocrypha. Let's go to the book of, is it Wisdom of Solomon 6? We are here to give glory to our power. No. I said Wisdom of Solomon 6. No, what am I doing here? Please bear with me. Is it Wisdom of Solomon 6? It says here, it says, give ear. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6 verse 2. It says, give ear, yea, that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of nations. For power is given you of the Lord Yahawah, and sovereignty from the highest. Who shall try your works and search out your counsel? So you see, it is the Lord that ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth to whomsoever he chooses, including the basis of men who are ruling right now. You see, Daniel, these are the kingdom that the Lord set up. You see, when the Nebuchadnezzar had a dream, and he didn't understand it, and Daniel came to his help. So this is the dream. Then this is the nations that the Lord has set up. Everything that is happening on this planet here, that is what we are excited when we come across articles like this. When NATO, when they're talking about what? It says the wind is blowing against the West. The West is what? Referring to America, NATO, and the European Union. That is the last leg of the Roman Empire. We're going to get there too. This is it. They are not rising again. Nobody's going. It's Yahawashi's kingdom is come. But let's read on. And after, it says, let's go back here. The interpretation, Babylon, the first kingdom. And then when you go here, what is the image? Babylon is the first kingdom that the Lord set up. It said, this is the dream, and we will tell the interpretation thereof before the king. Thou, O king, art a king of kings. For the power of heaven, Yahawah, have given thee a kingdom, power and strength and glory. And whosoever the children of men dwelleth, the beasts of the field and the fowls of the heaven, have he given into thine hand, and have made thee ruler over them all. Thou art this head of the gold. That is Babylon. Ancient Babylon. America is referred to as what? The virgin daughter of Babylon. It hasn't been touched yet, but it's going to be touched by the Most High Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. You see, the last captivity of the Israelite. That's right. We are in the land of Babylon. That's why, family, the majority of the deliverance is going to take place in what? Babylon. 1/3 and 2/3 are going to be destroyed. Let's continue. Now, Babylon, remember the Lord set up the kingdom, right? He set up Babylon. Now we just read in the book of Psalm 75. He take down one and put up another. Who? Medo-Persia. Mede came first and Persia became bigger. But let's read on. Medo-Persia and Greece. It says, and after thee shall arise another kingdom inferior to thee, and another third kingdom of brass, which shall bear rule over all the earth. Media followed by what? Greece. And Greece, that's the what? The Edomite nation. That's right, Esau Edom. That is the beginning of his rulership. Let's go here quickly. Let's go to the book of Maccabees. Maccabees chapter 1 verse 7. That is Alexander the Great. When he took down the Medo-Persia. Because what? It is the Lord that gives him the power to take down these two nations. It says of Maccabees chapter 1 verse 7. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. Actually, let's do it justice. Let's go back to the top. It says, and it happened after that Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Chittim, had smitten Darius, king of who? Persia. That's right. You see, Apocrypha name names. That's why they took it from the Bible. You see, it says king of Persia and the Medes. You're looking at it. That he reigned in his stead, the first over Greece. He was the first ruler over Greece. And he is the one that took down this nation, Medo and Persia. And made many wars and won many strongholds and slew the kings of the earth. And went through to the ends of the earth and took spoils of many nations, insomuch that the earth was quiet before him. Whereupon he was exalted and his heart was lifted up. And he gathered a mighty strong host and ruled over countries and nations and kings who became tributaries unto him. But verse 7, so Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. And his servants bare rule every one in his place. And after his death, they all put on crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth. That's Esau Edom. This is the beginning of their rulership, the self-proclaimed white men. That's right. Now, let's go back to the book of Daniel. Where was I? What was the interpretation? Where was I? That's right. So, right here. Right here. So that is, it says here, Medo-Persia, we just passed there. And after thee shall arise another kingdom, inferior to thee, and another third kingdom of brass, which shall bear rule over all the earth. And then here comes the Roman Empire. This is it. It goes from the top, the head, gold, and you have the Medo-Persia. And you have the Greeks, the leg, that's the Roman Empire. But Rome came back, but we will get there. Because they came back, Rome fell for 1,000 years. We're also going to prove it in Revelation 20. But let's go on here. And then it says Rome. Daniel 2 chapter 2 verse 40. And the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron. For as much as iron breaketh in pieces and subdue all things, and as iron that breaketh all these, shall it break in pieces and bruised. That is the Roman Empire. They were actually, according to history, they were the first nation that actually used iron as their weapon. That's why they started manufacturing their weapon with iron. That's the Roman Empire. But we know that Rome fell. Rome fell. We're going to get there. It says here, and whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, that's the bottom. Iron mixed with, that's the feet. And this so-called, some of them, because right now we call it what? The European Union. You see, we have some of them are strong. Like you have Germany. Germany, you can't compare Germany to Estonia. You can't compare Germany to what is it called? Portugal. No. Because economically, Germany is stronger than Portugal. Eh? But at the end, family, some will be strong, some will be weak. Let's go. It says here, and as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partially strong and partially broken. And that is the time that we are living in. It says here, and whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with seed of men. You hear that? But they shall not cleave one to another. Eh? They're going to bring all type of what? That's why immigrants into the nations. That's why trying to make it strong, but it will not. Eh? It says, even as iron is not mixed with clay. It says here, and in the days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom, the divine kingdom. That is Yahawashi. So family, we are at the feet, the miry clay. The system is collapsing, but let me go back to, I want to show you something quickly. I wanted to bring it out. What was I was going to show you. That's right. Rome fell. I said Rome fell, right? Let's go here. Is it this one here? That's right. Fall of Western Roman Empire. That's in 476 AD. The fall of Rome was completed in 476 when the German chieftain Odoacer disposed the last Roman emperor of the West, Romulus Augustulus. Eh? This is the date. But pay attention now, okay? And then guess what? They were what? They came back in the Renaissance, the beginning of the Renaissance. It said there is some debate over when exactly the Renaissance began. However, it is generally believed to have begun in Italy during the 14th century, after the end of the Middle Ages, and it reached its height there between 1490 and 1520, a period referred to as the High Renaissance. And then here we're going to go to the book of Revelation 20. Satan bound for what? 1,000 years. Family, if you go back and take 1490 from 476, roughly 1,000 years. That's when Rome fell, but Rome came back. You see, so we have the sure word of prophecy. It says Satan bound. That is when Rome fell. You see, Rome fell for 1,000 years, and they were reborn, rebirth, Renaissance, starting with the what? The Spanish, the French, the British. Out of the British came America. That is why we are excited. Family, we can see the light at the end of the tunnel. We are about to be released from prison. You see, we are about to be released from prison. This is it. This is it. Yahawashi is coming to set up his kingdom. Hey, let's go on. It says Satan bound. It says Revelation 20 verse 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. That's our king Yahawashi. He says here, and he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent. And it was a nation of people. They are known as what? The so-called white people. Esau, Edom. And they were the same one, the serpent that was in the garden. That's why, and he came through what? Esau, Edom. And it says, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. It is a nation of people. Today they call themselves what? European. They call themselves white, and they call themselves British, American. That's right. They are the seed of Satan, and bound them for 1,000 years. But like I said, they came back in the Renaissance and cast him into the bottomless pit, which is Europe, and shot him and set a seal upon him that what? He should deceive the nations no more till that 1,000 years should be fulfilled. So they were in prison for 1,000 years during the, what is it called? They call it the Dark Ages, and they came back out. For that short season. We are in that short season. This is when they are about to receive their judgment. The man of lawlessness. That is Esau, Edom. It says here, and cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And this is the beginning of when they came out, the 14th century, from the 1490s and 1520s. That is the birth of what? The Renaissance. That's when they were released from prison. It says here, let's read that again. Revelation 20 verse 3. And cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nation no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that, he must be loose a little season. That little season is right now. It says what? Satan is freed. That's right. And when that 1,000 years, Revelation chapter 20 verse 7, this is referring to the time when Satan was released. The Renaissance. It started with the Spanish, followed by the British. Followed by the French, and then the British. And out of the British came America. So we are in that little season. Family, prepare your heart. The kingdom is coming to an end. This is it. Yahawashi is coming to set up his kingdom. You see? It says here, and when that 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth. God is heading into what? Russia, the Third World War, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea. So the moment they came back, that was the end of their kingdom. The Renaissance, that was it. That's the little season that we've been waiting for. And this is it. It is over. The only thing left now is the Third World War. So let's go back to here. Let's go back to that article. So this is what caught my attention. There was, I think, the last paragraph. There's a paragraph here. Oh, it says right here. So this is Borel. Wind is blowing against the west. Okay? Borel is the foreign policy. It says, what is it called? What's his title again? He's security chief. Sorry, he's right here. It's a European foreign policy and security chief, Joseph Borrell. Okay? So listen to what he says. He says, wind is blowing against the west. And we know, because family, we are spiritual beings. We know that because these are the things that the Lord told us to watch out for. The division, because right now they are not sure of themselves. Nothing is working for them anymore. But they don't know that this is how the Lord set up the movie. But only the men, because the Lord revealed what his secret to what the prophet. Let's go back there quickly. Let's go here. Amos chapter 3 verse 7. Let's do that quickly, because the only people that are going to get the proper understanding is the men of the Lord, starting with our head apostles all the way down. You see, let's go to the book of Amos. Amos 3:7, I believe. Amos 3:7. It says here, surely the Lord Yahawah power will do nothing but what? He revealed his secret unto what? His servants, the prophets. So when we come across something like the family, we see through it, we can bring 4, 5, 6 precepts. We know the Lord is speaking to us. You see, this is how beautiful this thing is. If the Spirit is working with you, you can see it. But listen to what he's saying here. The European Union has proved too slow to respond to military challenges arising from policy misadventure by the Western states. But this is what caught my attention. It says here, it is clear that the wind is blowing against the west. It is blowing against us. And we have to win the battle of narrative. That's why they are not talking about winning the battle on the winning the battle on the field. No. The narrative. They're talking about narrative, because over the years they pushed their lies, their propaganda. At one point we thought what, Russia was being defeated, right? No, because what, family? If you control the mainstream media, you control all the media platform. Guess what? You put whatever you want everybody else to hear. But guess what? The men of the Lord, we do our due diligence. And we go to alternative media. Oh yeah, family, you have to double check everything. We knew from the beginning, from the get-go, they were losing, because what? This is the short season. There's nowhere in the Bible that says what? Esau, Edom, self-proclaimed white men, the last leg of the Roman Empire is going to come back and rule for two more centuries. No, we know that from when they came back in the Renaissance, that was the end of their kingdom. That's right. That was it. That little season, this is it. This is it. They know, family, this is it. Like Michael Jackson said, he says, it is clear. But here, Borrell warned that the global situation may morph into a scenario of the rest against the West. You hear that? The rest of the world against the West. That's what you are witnessing right now. It's called Third World War. Everybody's going to get an opportunity to face their oppressors. The people that have been pillaging, particularly the continent of Africa and all over the world, colonizing everybody. That's right. The Lord is going to give these nations an opportunity. That's right. To face their oppressors. And Russia is going to lead this nation. That's when Ezekiel 38 comes to play. He said, Borrell warned that the global situation may morph into a scenario of the rest against the West due to mistakes made by the U.S. and its allies in the Middle East and Ukraine. No, it's not a mistake. This is here. Oh yeah, the Lord don't make a mistake. And you may think that is a mistake, but no, the Lord got every angle covered. This is his movie. He put that spirit on you to say what you just said. A man's going is of the Lord. Proverbs chapter 21 says the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, like the rivers of water. He turns it whichever way he chooses, roughly paraphrasing. Nobody is in control. It's the Lord that controls us. Everybody here is a robot. Once you understand that, that's why you just give in. You do the best that you can. Do the best that you can. Because what? The Lord is the one directing our path. You see? So yes, this is the end of a kingdom. This is the end of the kingdom. The Lord set all these nations up. Started with with all the kingdom. Everybody had the opportunity to rule. And Yahawashi is coming to set up his kingdom. And his kingdom is what? The everlasting kingdom. Let's go there. Where was it? Was in Daniel 2, right? Yeah, 2:44. It says, and in the days, and in the days of these kings, that's why it's known as the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, because he's coming down to take down here. He's getting credit for taking down, where is the image again? He's going to take credit for taking down all these images. That's what Yahawashi is coming to do. It says, and in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people. You hear that? Nobody's going to rule. But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. That's what he's coming to do. That's what we're telling you. That's what we're telling you. We can see it. You see, we're about to be released from prison. Yahawashi is coming to release us from prison. That's it. We see it. This is it. We're not going back. Family, nobody's going to rule over us again. Our big brother is coming. So yes. And here, when you know that the kingdom is divided, yes, right. Listen to this. This is what was a Lindsey Graham, a neocon. Lindsey Graham is a senator from America. He's a so-called, Republican. Lindsey Graham says he agrees with ex-President Donald Trump's recent statement that member states need to meet the obligation. He said NATO should expel underpaying members, U.S. Senator. In case you wonder how NATO works, is everybody chipped in. Okay? You're supposed to give 2% of your GDP, your gross domestic product, right? Okay? To the alliance. You have to invest in what? Military equipment. 2% of your GDP have to go towards what? That's why equipment, which majority of those equipment are manufactured in America. So America is continually going to make money. That's right. Right? Because that's what the military industrial complex. So all the NATO members right now, I think they have over 31 NATO members. Let's prove that. I think they have how many? I think 31. How many members? NATO. Let's go NATO members. NATO members are what? How many are NATO countries? Yeah, let's go there. Yeah, 31 members right now. So all these 31 members have to what? 2% of their GDP have to go into what? Military spending. So what he's saying is that if you don't pay, if you are not paying enough, man, we should ditch you. Because why? Family, the Lord is dividing them. He says what? He says what? They shall hate the whore. Before we do that, let's go to the book of Revelation chapter 17. Did I have it? I have it up. Revelation 17. And it said the doom of Babylon. America's judgment is written everywhere. Eh? Family, you driving your car, it's on the billboard. Eh? You wake up, it's on your mind. Family, it's everywhere. America's judgment is everywhere. The Lord is about to set this place on fire. But here, I want to go straight to the point. Victory for the Lamb. It says here, these shall, let's go to, it says here, let's pick it up from verse 15. It says, the waters which thou sawest where the whore sitteth, the whore referred to America. Because America is the favorite harlot. Every nation is in bed with America. So America is considered as the harlot. Because family, if you grab a prostitute, you grab a harlot, the mistress, if the money is right, it doesn't matter how ugly you are, how far it doesn't, as long as the money is right, you're going to sleep with her. Okay? All she cares about is the money. And that's America. America is compared to what? A harlot. A whore. Because America is in bed with all these nations. He says, the waters which thou sawest where the whore sitteth are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongue. That's the water. Water represents what? The nations. That's what he's telling you right here. It says here, the waters which thou sawest where the whore, America, Babylon, the great cities are peoples and multitude and nations and tongue. America family, there's a whole bunch of all the nations around the world. They have a family member that lives in America. That's right. A lot of people, family, different languages. That's why in America, America is the ultimate whore. He says here, he says verse 16, and the 10 horns which represent what? That's right, European Union. That's right, because right now there's there are more than 10. But the original vassal state, I can't remember now. I always have the list right by me, but let me see if I can find it quickly. The original 10 horns, they were what? Let's go through them. The Franks, the Burgundians, the Alemannis, the Thuringians, the Visigoths, the Goths, the Vandals, the Lombards, the Saxons, and the Sueves. Oh, family, these are the original 10. That's right. But now we have what? The last leg of the Roman Empire, family, nothing changes. European Union is just a vassal state for America. America is the whore that makes the decision for them. So America says, listen, we are going to put sanctions on Russia. Everybody follows Americans' footstep. That's the way it's always been. The Roman Empire, all their vassal states, they answered to what? They answered to Rome. And the same thing is happening right now. You see? So it's saying the 10 horns, which now is more than, how many European Unions do we have? Let's go here. It's more than 10 right now. Let's prove it. Let's let European Union. How many members do we have? European Union members. Yeah, 28 members. Who are the 28 members of European? So 28. That's what we have right now. 28 members. You see? Let's go. Where is it? Let's go back to Revelation 17, right? Revelation 17. So here, it says here, and the 10 horns, which is now what? 28, which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. They're going to hate America, family. That's the time that we are living in. Because Trump came out and says, no, we got to ditch NATO. Because what? They made enough money right now. They allow America to destroy what? Germany. That's right. Germany used to be what? The breastbasket of Europe. Because once they put that sanctions on Russia, America went and destroyed the Nord Stream pipeline, which was supplying cheap gas to what? What is it called? Germany. Family? That's right. Now you have industries leaving Germany. Europe is broke. And America is forcing Europe to go to war against Russia. But here, this is the time that we are living in. We're going to get the article. It says here, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. They're going to shoot missiles on America. That time is fast approaching. It says, for the Most High Yahawah have put it in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of our power shall be fulfilled. The Lord put it. You see, it goes to show you. The Lord put that spirit in you to God. Family, sign off your own sovereignty to what? To Rome, to America. Say, yeah, America, we're going to listen to you. Whatever you want us to do, we will do it. You want us to go destroy Iraq, we will follow you and destroy Iraq. You want us to go and follow you to go destroy Sudan, Libya, all these places, we will follow you. Because why? The Lord put it in your heart. But now, the Lord is going to reverse it. Now all of a sudden, the light is going to go, bing, the light is going to go on. And guess what? They're going to hate the whore. That's what the Lord is saying here. He said, for the power have put it in their hearts to fulfill his will. Whose will? Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. It goes to show you that nobody have any control. This is the Lord's ultimate movie. And to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of our power shall be fulfilled. Family, can we please read the NLT? Let's read the NLT quickly. Let's see if we can get another version of it. I don't think I've read the NLT. He says here, the scarlet beast and his 10 horns all hate the prostitute. Oh, who's the prostitute? America. They strip her naked and eat her flesh and burn her remains with fire. For the power has put a plan into their minds. You hear that? Their minds. Again, I've quoted it many times. Let's go here quickly. Let's open up another just to show you that it is the Lord. Let's go to Proverbs 21. Proverbs 21 verse 1. It says what? The king's heart. The word heart in the Hebrew word is lab, meaning your mind. It's in the hand of the Lord Yahawah. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So guess what? That's right. He controls your mind. The Lord Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi controls your mind. You can't resist his will. Let's go back. Let's go back to the book of what? Where was that? Revelation 17 again. He says here. It says, and the Most High has put a plan into their minds. We just told you that the Lord controlled the mind, right? A plan that will carry out his purposes. Goes to show you who? The Lord's purposes. It's not your purpose. We are playing our role in this big movie that we call life. He said they will agree to give their authority to the scarlet beast. Authority go back to what? Your sovereignty. Europe don't have a voice. It's whatever America says, they follow. They follow. It says here, they will agree to give their authority to the scarlet beast, and so the words of what? The power will be fulfilled. And this woman you saw in your vision represent the great city that rules over the kings of the world. Who rule, if you're honest with yourself, who rules the world? It's not China. China haven't invaded any nation, haven't destroyed the world, didn't destroy Afghanistan, didn't destroy, Libya, didn't destroy Vietnam. Who did it? That's right. The Roman Empire, through America. That's right. It's Rome 2.0, family. That's all we are looking at. The last leg of the Roman Empire. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. But let's read this thing here. Just in case, this is what you are looking at. They're going to hate the whore. We only make a statement like, let's go. United States Senator Lindsey Graham has proposed expelling countries from NATO if their defense budget does not meet the bloc spending criteria, echoing a series of controversial statements recently made by former President Donald Trump. NATO guidelines require member states to commit at least 2% of their GDP to defense spending, which according to Graham is not being followed by 19 of the 31 members. Speaking to CBS News on Sunday, Graham said he agrees with Trump, who insists that all NATO nations should pay their bills or otherwise have military protection withheld. That's right. They've used that to destroy nations. They set up NATO, family, swindle money from them, say that Russia is the boogeyman, so we have to protect you from Russia. But the nation are realizing that no, we are done with this war. This war have made us broke. That's why the Lord said what? He has put it in their mind to destroy the whole. They're going to destroy the whole. Family, the Lord is not a man that should lie. He's not like us. So if he says they're going to shoot missiles on America, that is something that, family, you can bet on. They're going to shoot missiles on America, the whole. That time is fast approaching. Let's get the next article. So now listen to this. It said the West was overly optimistic about Ukraine, NATO commander says. Because I thought Ukraine was winning. I thought the family, Russia were bombarded with all type of military equipment from all these NATO countries. And now Russia is winning. Because you realize, family, this is the Lord's movie. Because the Lord want to make sure that Russia is okay. The Lord want to make sure that Russia have enough resource, enough money to make sure that they are his allies. Because the Lord, Ezekiel 38:7 says he's going to put, Russia is going to be a guard unto these nations. And Russia is going to make sure these nations have the proper equipment to finally take down Babylon the Great. That's how the Lord wrote this movie. Ammunition and training were mistakenly believed to be enough for Kiev to win. Admiral Rawchaa has said. The West grossly overestimated Ukraine's chances of battlefield progress against Russia last year, a senior NATO commander has told the Financial Times. His comments came after Kiev botched counter-offensive and the recent loss of the strategic city of Avdiivka. Family, America and the West is finished. It is over. And we say all praises, honor, and glory to the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Let's look up this. Let's look at now here. You see here, this is our friend, Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel. They are also fulfilling their role. Everybody is playing their part in this movie. Israel rejects two-state solution, Netanyahu says. Unilateral recognition of Palestinian state will be an unprecedented reward to terrorism, the Prime Minister has said. So family, when we see these things here, it brings a lot of joy into our hearts. Because why? This statement alone, family, is enough to celebrate, pop champagne. Because the Lord says what? The least of the flock shall draw them out. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah. Let's honor the Lord. Jeremiah 50, is it 50? No, I think it's 49:20. Let's go. I think let's try 49:20. Jeremiah 49:20. It says here, it says 49. Yes, Tawada Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord that he have taken against Edom. Edom. They are the head tribe of Edom. They are known as what? The Amalek. That's right. This is what the Lord is saying. It says Edom. It says he had taken against Edom and his purpose that he have purpose against the inhabitants of Teman, modern day Germans. Because family, you know that Israel, the current, the so-called JUW, the big nose, the small heart, the one calling themselves the people of the book, they all came from these European countries, right? And took over the land. And they said, 1948, they signed a declaration to take over the land. But family, we don't care. We know that they are not the people of the book because they are there to fulfill prophecy. So when we see these things here, they are taking the land. We're not going to give the land to Palestinians. No, none of them going to what? Live on that land. We know that they're going to be Israelites among them. But majority of these so-called people, these so-called small heart, big nose people, they're not going to occupy the land. And the Lord is coming to level that whole place. So this is what brings joy into our heart. Because this is going to what? Speed things up. It's going to lead to what? The Third World War. But it says here, let's finish that. It says that he have purpose against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock, which is what? These people here, that's right, will draw them out. Who are they going to draw out? First, they're going to draw America out. America is openly supporting genocide in what? That's why in Israel, and then what? The rest of the nations are going to join in. Remember what the guy says in the beginning of this article says what? The wind is blowing against. Let's go back here. It says here. It says, what did he say? It says what? Borrell warned that the global situation may morph into a scenario of the rest against the West. The rest The rest of the world against the West due to mistakes made by US and its allies in the Middle East and Ukraine. So when we see this guy here, not him. Where is our friend Netanyahu? That's right. You see, that's the least of the flock. He's going to draw everybody in because the West is openly supporting this genocide. But the time will come when the Lord is going to put the spirit on all these nations, including Russia, and they're going to rise up. That's Ezekiel 38. They're going to rise up and level the West. But let's read it. It says, surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. Family, that's why we say all praises, honor, glory to the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And also, these people here, they are what? They are fulfilling prophecy. Let's go to the book of... let's go to the book of Ezekiel. No, actually, no. Let's go to Luke first. I think Luke 21. Do I have here? Luke 21, verse... that's right. Luke 20. Is it Luke 21? Let's do this. Luke 21, verse 24. It says here, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword. This is what? 70 going to 70 AD, when we lost Jerusalem. And the majority of us fled into the interiors of Africa, and then all over Europe. And then from there, most of us were put on slave ships and spread among all these nations. That's right. That's when it said, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword. Luke 21:24, and shall be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem, which is right now, Jerusalem shall be trodden down of what? The Gentiles until the time of the Gentile be fulfilled. Family, let's look up the word Gentile. Let's look at who is occupying the land. The Gentile ethnos, right? But here, ethnos, that's the Greek word. But here, it says a multitude, whether of men or beasts, associated with living together. A company, troop, swarm. A tribe, nation, people, group. The Old Testament, it says here, foreign nations not worshiping the true power. They don't worship Yahawah, Yahawashi. They worship some wall. They go behind a wall and they will be humping the wall 24 hours. That's right. It says pagans, Gentiles. These are the people occupying the land. They are what? Fulfilling prophecy. They are what? Fulfilling prophecy. The land has to be trodden down by the Gentile until the time of the Gentiles. Let's read that again. It says here, 24 again. Luke 21:24. And they, the Israelite, and the original 12 tribe. No, at that time, sorry, it was just Judah. Because it was Benjamin, Levi. It was Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. And it says here, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captives into all nations. And that's through the majority of it was through what? The transatlantic slave trade. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentile be fulfilled. I've never looked up the word trodden. Let's trodden. Let's look up the word trodden. Trodden down. Which is what? Pateo.
Strong's G 3961. Pateo.
Pateo. To tread, to trample, crush with the feet, to advance by setting foot upon, tread upon, to encounter successfully the greatest perils from the machinations and persecution with which Satan will fain taught the preaching of the gospel, to lead underfoot, trample, example, to tread with insult and contempt, to desecrate. That's right, that's what they do, because Tel Aviv have the biggest LGBT parade annually. The biggest, family. That's right. That's what they do on the land, the Holy Land. And these people call themselves the people of the book. But here, let's get another precept. Let's go to the book of Ezekiel. Do I have it up? Ezekiel 36. Is it Ezekiel? I don't have it up. Do I? Please bear with me if I don't know. Ezekiel 36, verse 5, right? It says, therefore, thus says the Lord power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against what? The residue of the heathen. And against all Idumea. Esau's name, the Greek pronunciation of Edom is Idumea. He's talking about the same nation. They are not white. They are not Caucasian. Their biblical name is Esau. Esau's name was changed to Edom. The Idumea is the Greek pronunciation of Edom. It says, which have appointed, meaning red, by the way, which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their heart, with despiteful mind to cast it out for prey. Look at this. Look at how proud is they have planned for the land. They don't know that they are living. This it will never happen, family. They are not going to, after even they kill all the Palestinian people, they're never going to enjoy the land. Hey? Let's read the NLT. It says, this is what the sovereign Lord Yahawah says. Ezekiel 36:5. It says here, my jealous anger burns against these nations, especially Edom, especially these people, because they have shown utter contempt for me by gleefully taking my land for themselves as a plunder. Man, these people don't know how they don't know how pissed off the Lord is. They don't know. You see, the Lord is long suffering. That's how proud Esau is. Yeah. Talking about, we're taking over the land. There will be no two states. None of them are going to live on the land. None of them. None of them. It's over for them. The kingdom is done. Listen to this. I just want to bring this to your attention quickly. And this is when you know that this kingdom is finished. This is what caught my attention. What was it? Yeah. British government says trans milk is better for babies than natural mother's milk. Yeah, that's right. So if you are out there forwarding the agenda of this wicked kingdom, the Lord is going to destroy you too. You see, this place is ripe for the picking. The Lord is coming to put all these people down. Babylon the Great, Esau, Edom, self-proclaimed white men. This is his kingdom. Biden confuses Ukraine and NATO amid growing demands that he take cognitive test. That's right. Canada begins euthanizing, VA, CCIN, injured. These are the people ruling over you. France opposition to, carries penalty of up to 3 years in. Family, that's right. When you speak the truth, they come against you. And speaking of that, family, before let me go here quickly, just in case. I'm just saying, just in case my channel they take down my channel, family, I'm gonna be on my backup channel, which is here. Yasharala is Yahawah's portion. I'm gonna get into the habit of letting you know where I'm going to be, Lord willing. You see, the lessons never stop. You see, we're gonna continue to feed the elect until the Lord pulls the plug. At the end of this, so the lesson never stops. They might take the channel down, they might give me a strike, but the lesson's always out there. And I have another one too. Where is it? Let me see. So these are the other one is what Yakub have I loved. Okay, this one too. All right, these are my channel. Where is it? Where is it? Go back here. Yeah, this is another backup channel too. You see, I'm gonna continue to remind myself to put it in the lessons. If I remember. Okay, I have 3 channels, but I have 3 backup to backup to backup, just in case, because you know how Esau rose. Okay, so this is the other channel. Yakub have I loved. All right, so just in case if the backup is down, there's going to be another backup. We're just going to continue to create more channels. The work never stops. Okay, this is my main one, edification for the hopeful elect of Israel, and then Yasharala is Yahawah's portion, and Yakub have I loved. Family, the work never stopped. The work never stopped. We thank the Lord Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. But I want to bring something, the last here. So here, I'm not going to read it, family. I'm not going to read it. You see it? You see it. Try and read it yourself. You see? People, VASSINATED for COVID have increased rates of what? That's the study. Okay? So we're telling you, don't trust this man here. We're going to continue to warn you. Okay, we're going to continue to warn you. We know that Jake is very simple. We're going to continue to warn you. Whether the Lord said continue to warn them. Don't trust thine enemy. Don't trust thine enemy. You see, we are about to go home. Esau is losing. He's done. Esau is done. But let's finish with the, what is it called? Let's hear what Yahawashi says in 2 Ezra 11, verse 37. Actually, let's read the NLT. Let's do this quickly. Second Ezra 11. Let's pick it up from 37. Please, I'm just highlighting it so you can see it. We're gonna read it to the end and then we're gonna wrap it up. So yes, the kingdom is falling. The Lord set these kingdoms up, and the time for Him to take them down. Yahawashi is coming to take them down. Their kingdom is over. Is the West America, this whole world, it is over. We are about to go home. It says 2 Ezra 11 verse 37. I look and I saw, reading the Good News translation, and I saw what appeared to be an angry lion come roaring out of the forest, represent who? Yahawashi, our king. I heard it speak in human language to the eagle and say, talking about what? The Roman Empire. Listen to what the Lord says to the eagle, the last leg. That's right, the last leg of the Roman Empire, the one ruling right now. It says here, listen, eagle, to what I have to say to you. It is the message from the Most High Yahawah. You are the only one left of the 4 animals that I appointed to govern my world and to bring the ages of this world to an end. The ages of this world to an end. You are the 4th animal, right? We show you from the beginning of the lesson, the 4th animal. And you have conquered all the animals that came before you. As long as you have been in this world, you have ruled it through terror, oppression, and deceit. That's how they rule. The Roman Empire. America just is forwarding how Rome used to rule. That's right. That's why they set up all these military bases. They come, they rape, they pillage, they steal, they lie. That's right. That's right. That's the MO of Esau, Edom. You see, you are the 4th animal and you have conquered all the animals that came before you. As long as you have been in this world, you have ruled it through terror, oppression, and deceit, with a total disregard for truth. They don't speak the truth. No, they will tell you, remember 2019? Yeah, this thing will protect you, it will save you, or you only need one. Just take one and you'll be able to travel and what? And eat, go back to the restaurant, go back to university, do all that stuff. And now, family, the same people that were bragging about, oh, I went and I took mine. Have you taken yours, family? They are all underground. That's right. They're all deleted. Most of them are gone. You see? They are gone. You see, and if they are alive, family, their life hasn't been the same. It says, as long as you have been in this world, you have ruled it through terror, oppression, and deceit, with a total disregard for truth. You have viciously attacked harmless people who were living in peace. And look at what's happening in Gaza right now. And look at what happened in Iraq. And they went to Iraq on what? False pretense. Weapons of mass destruction. Kill babies, children, destroy the country. That's right. You see, the Lord, man, you don't know what is coming for Esau. With a total disregard for truth, you have viciously attacked harmless people who were living in peace. You have hated those who spoke the truth, and you have loved liars. You have destroyed the homes of those who were prosperous and have torn down the walls of those who did you no harm. The Most High knows how proud and arrogant you are. The Almighty One has looked back over the world He established. The end has come. The final age is over. So eagle, you know how they love the eagle, right? Majority of these European countries, the eagle represents what? Is their symbol, right? Because the eagle is the proudest bird. The eagles fly the highest. The eagles look down upon every creature, every bird. That's right. That's Esau, Edom. So eagle, the time has come for you to vanish, along with your big terrible wings, your small wicked wings, your evil heads, your awful claws, and your whole worthless body. The entire world will be set free from your violence and renew as it sets its hope on the judgment and the mercies of our power who created it. So, beloved, that is the end of their kingdom. That's right. So yes, the wind, that's right. It says here, wind is blowing against the west. No, it is the Lord Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, who is bringing an end into your kingdom. You wicked so-called white people, so-called European. That's why we know there are some Israelites living among you, but majority of you people are wicked. You colonize the entire world. You destroy, you pillage, you rape. This is your history. And we are sitting back waiting for the judgment that is coming from our King, our Redeemer, our Savior, Yahawashi. Oh, we will wait because we know. That's why our time is up now. That's why we are about to be released from prison. That's why we are about to be released from prison. And we are patiently waiting. Yahawashi is coming. Shalom, beloved. All praises, honor, and glory to the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, for the inspiration for this lesson. Shalom.